Well, Karen, I see that little green check mark. I think that means we are live for the July Mortgage Tech Demo Day.
We are live. People
Well,
are
I'm
coming in.
excited to be back, coming to you today from the HousingWire newsroom. Probably looks pretty empty behind me as our whole team is working remote, as many of our guests likely are today too. Karen, where are you coming in from?
I am in my home office outside of Chicago. My lovely guest room office. That's why I bring my furry friend here on top. Little distraction factor.
I am confident you're not the only person on the call today coming in from the guest room office, so no stress about that. Well, for everyone who has joined us for a virtual demo day before, you kind of get the format. But if you're new, let me give you a quick preview. So we're going to go through 3 core sections today. We're going to cover market intelligence and pricing. We're going to cover digital mortgage origination technologies, and we're going to cover quality control and risk. So we have these 3 core areas, and in each of those, we're going to have 2 to 4 companies demo their platforms and help you, our audience, our attendees today, better understand some of the tools and solutions that are out there in the market that might help you solve some of your current pain points, make your business more efficient, make your business even more digital. So each of our demos today is going to be a total of 20 minutes, and we're going to ask our guests to do kind of 12 to 15 minutes of demo, and then we're going to do some Q&A. So make sure you're sending in the Q&A questions in the Q&A box on Zoom. We are monitoring and we will answer them. And to make sure you're staying engaged and paying close attention, we're also giving away some great Apple gear, and Karen will tease out what we're giving away and when we're giving it away. So pay close attention, because you have to catch some of the Easter eggs in the presentation to be eligible to win the gear. So without wasting any more of your time, we're going to jump straight into our very first demo of the day. We're excited today. We're kicking off the market intelligence and pricing section with Freddie Mac, and Dolly Anderson is joining us today to tell us about Freddie Mac. But let me do a quick bio, a quick intro to Freddie, Dolly, and then I will pass the mic to you. So Freddie Mac Single Family offers unmatched risk analysis, sophisticated data modeling, intelligent process automation, and the industry's best regarded client support to help businesses and borrowers succeed in a changing housing market. In today's digital and automation driven environment, efficiency is key. Now, Dolly's going to show us how the developer portal can help lenders learn about the API solutions and how lenders can build and test different data and data points and tools to improve processes. So Dolly, thrilled to have you today. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. I'm actually really excited to be here and looking forward to showing you our Freddie Mac developer portal. So let me share my screen. And are you able to see it?
Yeah, that looks great. We can see it clearly and hear you well. So the floor is yours, Dolly.
Okay, thanks so much. So I'm really excited to be here, show you the developer portal. Our clients are always looking for ways to be more efficient, and at Freddie Mac, we're focused on partnering with them to help them build solutions that work for them and fit into their current processes and really kind of help them scale and be more efficient. In a technology-driven world, the challenge is to support simple and lightweight APIs to create discrete solutions that our lenders can use to arrive at eligibility decisions easier, and to make sure that those fit into their current workflows and don't require heavy integrations so that they can realize the benefits of them faster. Our APIs and our developer portal is our answer to this challenge. The developer portal is a really easy to use interface that helps you learn more about the Freddie Mac APIs and link to them to kind of experience them firsthand and eventually leverage them to increase business efficiencies. So without any more ado there, I'm going to just kind of kick it off with telling you some of the benefits of the developer portal and then show you the demo. The developer portal provides standardization across our APIs and our integrations with interactive integration documentation for easy consumption, which helps you to prioritize your development efforts and ensures that you always have access to the most recent API schema versions. It also delivers some helpful integration tools for developers and facilitates process innovation. It reduces your time to market by getting the information you need to learn about our lightweight API solutions, build and link to them, and then start leveraging them quickly. Now I'm going to jump over to the demo. And I tried to practice an easy transition on this one, and it didn't work, so we're just going to go like that. But what you'll find is when you're ready to start building and testing API integrations, it's really easy and efficient because everything you need is located right inside our developer portal. Our Getting Started guide gives you all the information you need to get set up for using the developer portal, and then once you're set up, you can log in. And the Getting Started menu also has a quick start guide that walks you step by step through how to use the developer portal. That way you can get started really quickly. For additional help, you can also visit our FAQs page or submit an inquiry form, which goes to our team of experts that then reach out to you and help you with your questions and gives you support. On the home page, the announcements section keeps you up to date on all the new APIs that are available on the developer portal, enhancements to existing APIs, and new schema versions that might be available for existing APIs, as well as other helpful information. Our API Spotlight section features different APIs for you. To learn more about the APIs and explore them, you can click on the product catalog and see all the APIs available to your organization. Our APIs bring value to all points in the mortgage process and can be used in multiple locations. So our product catalog is designed to help you navigate that. From our lightweight, easy to use APIs that help you derive data and insights, like our loan lookup API, to our APIs that support and facilitate the ability to pre-qualify borrowers based on capacity, like our AimCheck product, through to our solutioning APIs, which enhance solutioning technology, like our Coming Soon Resolve Retention API. Our APIs ensure speed, simplicity, and transparency. On the product catalog, not only can you explore all the APIs available, but you can also filter to get specific information. You can filter by product name or search for a specific API, or click on a category and see all the APIs that might be related to that category. So if you want to see everything that might help you in the delivery process, you click on that and it'll filter out those APIs for you. The APIs are listed with a brief description to help you understand what the API is about and where it might be used. From here, you can navigate to the overview page, which gives you more detailed information, or to the technical API details page. We're going to start with the overview page. The overview page, like I mentioned, gives you a detailed description of what the API is about, how it can be used, what kind of data is available through the API, and the process of the API. From high-level flows to showcasing client usage of the API, to presenting you with different business use cases that you might want to consider. We make sure that you understand all the key features of the API and how you could potentially use it. From here, you can then click on the technical API details page and kind of delve more into it. Now, I know I said this is the technical details page, but it's also really user-friendly and it can be read by both business and technical resources. I myself don't have a lot of technology background, so as a product owner, I've always struggled to ensure that the APIs and the integrations that we're building really meet the business need. And without specific tools or the ability to run those tools and read what comes back in them, it's hard to know that what you're building is what you're looking for. I've really enjoyed being able to use our developer portal to get that extra insight and to be able to play around with it and ensure that what we've built is really meeting our business needs. Here you'll see all the different methods available for the API, and you can click on the methods to learn a little bit more about them. As I mentioned, you can really kind of understand what data points go into the API and get additional information in the schema on what those data points mean. This kind of helps you understand whether or not you have that data in the point that you're trying to use the API. As a technical user, this page gives you everything you need to start building and testing the API. We have software development kits that you can download that you can then pair with the JSON file, which you can also download in your preferred coding language to get you started quickly. As a practice, we make sure to include as many examples as possible to let you know the different types of requests and responses available for the API. And you can click on each one of these to learn more about them. And then you can also dig more into the information on the schema and the containers and the data fields available and are needed to include in the request file and in the response. You can also learn more about the different codes that you're going to receive and get snippets of code that shows you what you get back so that you can easily ingest. This also provides the ability to look at the schema for those codes as well. And it helps you to understand the different error codes and know how to handle those. You can visit the schema section to see all the schema for the request and the responses of the API. Once you're ready to start building and playing around with the API, you can navigate to the My Apps. Your My Apps page actually has all the apps that have been created by developers within your organization, allowing for better collaboration for developers. To add a new app, you're going to click on Create and Add a New App. You're going to put in your app name, and then you're going to associate the API products that you want to use for that app. When you create the app, you'll notice that it automatically shows you in pending status. This is because this actually triggers a notification to our team of experts who review the app and approve it for you, and then reach out to you to see if you need any additional support or have any questions. Once your app is approved, you'll see it approved on your screen, and you can go ahead and click on it to get your client ID and secret. You're going to use your client ID and secret as well as your system ID and password to call our OAuth API and get your token. For our APIs, we use the OAuth 2.0 security protocol. The products associated with the app can all leverage the same client ID and secret. You can also edit the app and disassociate API products or add additional API products as you go. Once you're able to obtain your token through the OAuth API, you then can go back to the API details page. And this is the fun part. You can click on Authorize, enter your token, and you're now authorized to access that API. By clicking on Try It Out, you can then pick this example that you want to interact with and see, and then run it. You can also change the values within the data fields if you want. When you click on Execute, it calls the API and provides you a response back with additional information that is helpful for building and developing to it. It also shows you as a business user what kind of data you get back in that response. This response can also be downloaded to help you more easily integrate. Once you've learned all about the API, you can then start building. And as soon as you're ready and you want to go live with your API, you can click on your My Apps and navigate back to that original app that you were using and request to promote the app. When you do this, it triggers another notification to our team of experts who then will reach out to you and get you everything you need to get up and running in production so you can begin leveraging and seeing the benefits. Our APIs are lightweight, easy to build to, with minimal data elements in the request and response, and can be plugged in anywhere in the process or multiple places in the process. They provide speed to market and are easy to get started with. A great example of this is we had one customer that was able to build to an API of ours in a day. We had another client who was able to start building as soon as we added the API to the developer portal, and by the time we were ready to go to production, so were they. In today's digital and automation-driven environment, efficiency is key, and our developer portal is there to support that. It helps lenders learn and explore our API solutions, link them to the tools available to efficiently build and test integrations, and leverage our API solutions to get access to the data they need when they need it, and help them make fast and efficient decisions. And that is all I have for today. Were there any questions from the audience?
Absolutely, I can take you through some of those questions, Dolly. First question is, I'm not sure if I want to build an API yet. Should I still get access to the developer portal?
Definitely. The great thing about the developer portal is it gives you all that information to help you make that decision and help you prioritize it and figure out where you can fit it into your roadmap. So you definitely want to get access when you're ready to start looking at them.
For sure, a little preview. Is there a way for us to try out an API before building it?
Of course, and that is the beauty of the Swagger page, which allows you to test out the different examples, the requests and responses, and get all the information you need to understand how it works, and then start building it. And getting that code snippets and the software development kits really gets you off the ground and running.
I love it. Is a business user able to understand the API documentation in the developer portal?
Definitely. As I mentioned, I am really not a technical person at all, and I have been able to really use it to help us build value add integrations. And so I strongly suggest that as a business user, you can go in there and play with it. And the great thing is you don't need extra tools to better understand.
Yeah, you don't have to speak tech to understand it.
Exactly.
What about lenders that use an LOS or POS or even build their own proprietary systems? Can they integrate with these APIs?
It's a great question. And the best thing to do is to reach out to your software partner and tell them all about the APIs that you're interested in and help facilitate that conversation and encourage them to reach out to their Freddie Mac representative.
Awesome. Let's see, next one. How did you decide what APIs to offer?
We actually work to gain a lot of insight from our clients and from the industry to better understand what is needed and where we can drive and provide value. So we use a lot of customer feedback to give us insight on what to prioritize and when.
Cool. Is there a list of APIs that they can use?
That's what the developer portal is for. You can go in and explore all the APIs available to your organization.
I love it. These questions are a perfect setup for you, Dolly. Once the people are paying attention, once we are ready to start building, how does a developer get access to all the documentation and schema?
The great thing about using the developer portal is it's all right there. They can download the JSON file they need, they can understand all of the schema, they can play around with it to get a good feel of it before they even start building, and they can leverage our software development kits to code in the language that they prefer.
Perfect. I think we have time for just one more question before we wrap up. If I have a suggestion for an API, who do I tell?
Reach out to your Freddie Mac representative or submit a contact inquiry, and we'll be happy to take that information and reach back out to you to get some more insight.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Dolly. If you're interested in learning more about the APIs and the Freddie Mac tool, make sure you select yes here on this poll we just popped up, and Dolly's team will get your information. I'm going to turn it back over to Clayton to wrap this one up for us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
That was a great start to the day, Dolly. Thank you so much for that demo and walking us through the API platform. And Karen, thanks for walking us through the questions. I actually saw a few more questions come in from Chris Hussein and Mike Kelleher. We'll make sure those get passed over to Dolly and team, and we can circle back on those questions after.